What's the most traumatizing thing you've ever seen? I worked night shifts as an EMT in Chicago. Most calls were routine, heart attacks and car crashes. But there was one I'll never forget. Got called to this house around 3 a.m. Neighbors heard screaming. When we arrived, this little boy, maybe 7, was sitting on the front steps in his pajamas, completely silent, just staring ahead. Inside, we found his mom. She'd been cooking something when she had a sudden brain aneurysm. Fell right onto the hot stove. The boy had tried to pull her off and burned his hands pretty badly. When he couldn't wake her up, he just sat outside waiting for help. The part that haunts me wasn't the scene. It was his face when I asked if anyone could come get him. He just looked at me and said, "It's just me and Mom. Has been since I was 3. No emotion." Like he'd already shut down. I rode with him to the hospital. He didn't cry, didn't speak, just held his burned hands in his lap. Found out later he spent 2 weeks in foster care before an aunt from California came to get him. I quit being an EMT 6 months later. Some things you can't unsee.